Hi, this is my 78 Puch or Puch, P-U-C-H moped I got on Craigslist. It's $50 special. And when I got it, the engine turned over. I mean, you could turn it by hand, but I let it sit out for a week in the rain and it doesn't turn over. So I'm taking the motor off. I got it between two sawhorses and a 2x2 stuck under the luggage rack here to hold it up. And I removed the wiring and the carburetor, and I think I have a clutch cable to get off, and then I think the motor is going to drop right out. I had 3 studs in here that I pulled out. So let's see what happens. It wouldn't come right off. I had to take a clip off of this little sprocket here. Had a clip on it, and I had to take that off to get the chain off so the engine would drop. And now I think it's just held on by, looks like, the clutch cable. And it does have a clutch on it because it's a clutch start. I hope that's the only thing holding it up. Yep, that's the only thing. Go around the other side and drop that off. Where is that? Alright. A little heavier than I thought. Must weigh about 20 pounds or so. And of course there's more wiring. I had to learn a little bit about moped circuitry here. They have little idiosyncrasies by brand. Some of them won't start unless you got the lights hooked up and all kinds of stuff like that. So it can be interesting. I pretty much emptied that connector. And I guess the ground wire is now holding it, so I have to take that off. It's starting to rain. A bit chilly out here too. Well, as you can see, the all the ground wires were they bolted. They were attached to a bolt that bolted the coil assembly to the side of the motor. So that's kind of neat. You can take the coil off real easy. And there's the bolt holding all the grounds, which are brown. And there's the motor sitting free from the moped. So it wasn't bad at all. Didn't take many bolts, didn't take much time. Well, here's the motor on the bench. It's really dirty, really gooked up. It's got all kinds of debris in the cracks and whatnot. Have to be cleaned up. This is the carburetor, I guess, manifold. I had to loosen that to get it all off. And I didn't get a flywheel cover when I got the bike, so I'm going to have to dig one of those up or make one. And I didn't get a kickstand either, which is I have to either get one or make one. And the exhaust, this is all I got of the exhaust. It's all dinged up, so once again I'm going to either have to get one or make one. Looks like oh my, did somebody break off a stud in there? Nope, it's good to go. Have to get that off. Whoops, it's got oil in it, of course. I guess that's the transmission oil. And that'll be the next job, I guess, to drain that. That's a good reminder when it leaks on your workbench. So not a bad little machine here. I don't know, 20 pounds, I'd have to weigh it. Be nice to get it actually loosed up and turning. I guess the next job besides draining it will be getting the head off and squirting some oil in there. It's an E50, as it says right there, and so I got the manual for it, and I'm looking forward to playing with it. I soaked it overnight. It's the next day from the last scene. A little brighter out today, a little warmer. and I was trying to, well, I'm soaking it all with this penetrating blaster, which is pretty good, and I was soaking this nut, and then I put a wrench on it to try to, because this was locked up, put a wrench on there to try to loosen it, and lo and behold, it's freed up now. It's not frozen. I don't think it was really badly frozen. Soaking it overnight helped. I think I might even have compression. I guess next step is I have to read the manuals and everything and figure out how to get the flywheel off. It's of course got a threaded nut here, but it's also got some threading around the edge, so I imagine there's a tool. So I might have some lathe work to do later to make a tool to get this off. I think these 4 bolts around here might be for holding it while you get this knot off. I don't know. I have to read the manual. It's really dirty. I've cleaned a lot of dirt off of it. Seems to have compression, so I'm kind of hopeful. Don't have the spark plug in it now, so it's just making a little chugging sound. Let's see what happens here. Oh, there's a little there. Not a whole lot. Well, we'll pull the head later and take a look at the bore. Oh well, let me get this on the internet. So a Jew, a Roman Catholic, and a Buddhist walk into a lumber yard, and they say to the guy, we'd like to buy a 2x4. And the guy behind the counter, he says to them, "How long do you want it?" Well, they kind of look startled, and then they all gather together and they go outside and they talk and they argue and they go through all kinds of things. You can imagine the discussion that went on. So then they come back in to the clerk, and one of them steps forward. As a matter of fact, I think it was the Roman Catholic, and he says, "Well, we'd like to keep it."